Saint Peter, the fisherman turned apostle, was chosen by Jesus to lead his church. His journey was one of faith, failure, and redemption. From walking on water to denying Christ and ultimately becoming a martyr, his life remains a powerful testament to God's grace. Join us as we explore the incredible story of Saint Peter. In the town of Bethsaida, Galilee, a fisherman named Simon, later known as Peter, spent his days casting nets into the Sea of Galilee. He was strong, hard-working, and devoted to his trade, unaware that his life was about to change forever. One day, as Peter and his brother Andrew were tending their nets, a man approached them. It was Jesus of Nazareth. Looking at them, he said, "Follow me, and I will make you fishers of men." Without hesitation, they left everything behind to follow him. Peter's faith was tested when Jesus walked on the water toward their boat. With courage, Peter stepped out onto the waves, but fear crept in, and he began to sink. "Lord, save me," he cried, and Jesus reached out his hand, lifting him up, teaching him the power of faith. Peter, along with James and John, witnessed a miraculous event. On a high mountain, Jesus was transfigured before them, shining with divine light. Moses and Elijah appeared beside him, and Peter, overwhelmed, offered to build shelters, not realizing the magnitude of the moment. On the night of Jesus' arrest, fear gripped Peter. As he warmed himself by a fire, a servant girl accused him, "You were with him." 3 times Peter denied knowing Jesus. Then the rooster crowed, and Peter remembered the words of his Lord. He wept bitterly. On the 3rd day after Jesus' crucifixion, Mary Magdalene brought startling news: the tomb was empty. Peter and John ran to see for themselves. Breathless, Peter entered and found only linen cloths. Jesus had risen, just as he had promised. By the Sea of Galilee, Jesus appeared to his disciples once more. Turning to Peter, he asked, "Do you love me?" 3 times Peter affirmed his love. Jesus then said, "Feed my sheep," restoring him and giving him a mission to shepherd his people. On the day of Pentecost, as the disciples gathered in the upper room, the Holy Spirit descended like tongues of fire. Peter, now filled with divine strength, boldly preached the gospel, and thousands were baptized, beginning the church's mission. Empowered by the Holy Spirit, Peter became a fearless leader of the early church. He healed the sick, performed miracles, and spread the message of salvation. Even in the face of persecution, his faith never wavered. In Rome, Peter faced his final trial. Condemned to die for his faith, he asked to be crucified upside down, feeling unworthy to die in the same manner as Christ. His sacrifice became a cornerstone of the church, and his legacy continues to inspire believers worldwide. As we reflect on the life of Saint Peter, we are reminded of his unwavering faith, his transformation, and his dedication to spreading the gospel. Praying to Saint Peter can bring strength in times of doubt, courage in moments of weakness, and guidance on our spiritual journey. His intercession helps us remain steadfast in our faith, just as he did. For those seeking to deepen their devotion, explore more about Saint Peter and find meaningful religious items at Blessingtobuy.Store. May his legacy continue to inspire us to walk in faith and trust in God's divine plan.